that you understand. Hello, hello, hello. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. I don't know what it was though. Is it on this list? No. I guess that it doesn't exist. That's the truth. It doesn't exist then. Hello, hello, hello. This is really loud in my ear. You open man. Oh yes, we're back here. Look at this thing. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so today, I don't know how long we're gonna go because I work at 2:30. I have to, so usually I leave around 2:10, but I have to go feed my brother's cats, so I have to leave a little bit earlier than that, and then I have to finish getting ready. I don't know. We're minimum an hour. We're definitely gonna be here till probably one, at least one. So we'll be here for like 2 hours, at least. I wonder purely how much we're gonna get done. That's the reason I'm saying this, is because I'm like, I wonder how much we're gonna get done. Because the plan is to finish these. So basically, what I did last time, was race them all up to be at the level of the top part of the branch that connects. I was gonna like punch it to show you because sometimes I do that, but that doesn't really work in creative. And then I started terraforming it, shaping it, down here because it used to, the cutoff was like right here. So that's why I shaped it like that. So we're gonna actually shape it all the way up to the top, all the way around. See, like this is an example of it not shaped at all. So we're gonna do some shaping and then a lot of shaping, I guess, because that then shape the branches, and then we're kind of gonna be done. Besides leaves, obviously, we'll be done with our logs, which is crazy. Um, like, yeah, no, like just that's it. It's gonna be crazy. I feel like it's been a long. When did I start this project? I mean, I didn't actually start it that long ago, because I know it was definitely this year. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like change the way that I'm saying. I'm sad. Um, but yeah, so that's what we're doing. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's do it. Let's have a great stream. Happy day 84. Crazy. Crazy. I'm already like, I don't know what to do. You're like, girl, you did it right here. See? It's the drugs. The women know. For the ones you want, you love them each. I feel like I was really gonna go high with that, but yeah. Yes, I only think I need to do that. I guess the thing with shaping is like sometimes less is more. Or is that gonna create a weird cavern? I guess also we should be doing this as we go along so that it's easier to picture the final thing. Up on the mountain, got on the red light. Around. Yeah, I think like that whole thing looks natural. Maybe like a little thing like right here. I didn't want it to be in the same line as that. There we go. Again, it's also going to be way up there. I don't really think anyone's going to be focusing on that because it's probably also going to be part of the covered bit. Around, got me 10 feet up. Even watches and make a sound. I just need me, then you go and cut me down. Wait. Sorry, I didn't think I'd turn around. Apologize. I was about to say that. Is that too weird? No, it's not. It's not too weird. That's the problem, is that all the shapes you can make are blocks because it's a block. And stick. Oops. I was still trying to figure out what I should do for my frogs, and I still can't think of anything. How it's turning blue. Heaven, let me think was you. What if I did that? Funky. That's the only way you could describe it. I feel like I keep doing the same level as well. But yeah, so weird. I usually work at 3 p.m. on Sundays because we close at 8. So a nice 5 hours, but they gave me 2:30 today. I was like, why? It's just annoying. And not next Sunday, but the Sunday after, they just posted that schedule. They gave me 10 to 3. I was like, why? That means I have to be awake. I mean, that also means a fun evening Sunday stream. That's weird. I'm not used to that. I like that. Ground. Fun and cool. You're just so envious. Hit me up when I am killing it. I love that Spotify knew exactly what I wanted. Because basically, I got into this song in the playlist, but I hadn't been listening to the playlist. I just had been playing it because I was like grabbing my Ethernet cord and stuff. And I was like, no, I really like all of those songs. So I like clicked on a different playlist and hit shuffle on that, and then went back to this playlist and hit shuffle, and it was the exact same songs. Love that you like to assume. I'm like, thank you, Spotify, for understanding me. I've got better people to leave unread. It'll go to your head. Actually, therapist. Fire your therapist. Your audacity. Reach out to me when the last text wasn't half hearted. Love that you like to us. No. Second on you. Got better people to leave unread. That you assume I'd waste a single second. I've got better people unread. I'll go to your head. Density, reaching out to me. Yes, I have heard an apology. Density, reaching out to me. Seriously wondered by your sanity. Dear. It looks natural. Not that bad. Wait, where are you? Not survival. I just accidentally took a screenshot. Well, why are you there? Okay, it doesn't seem like I have to worry about any of this. Okay. The thing, I love how this really has no bearing on the whole thing. I probably should get rid of it. That's loud. Like, this is all gonna be filled in, which means I will eventually have to put torches in and stuff. Yes. But this I can fully get rid of. Which definitely means that it's gonna be in the other version. Well, I'm not even gonna get rid of these because it's too much effort to figure that out. But yeah, once I get to this stage, that's gonna be so fun to go up inside everything. Make sure it's lit up. Oh goodness. I don't have to think about that right now though. Back to the task at hand. I just kiss like real people do. Oh my goodness. That's cute. Either should you. Oh. But sure. I guess I should fill these in. I can do it after. Let's hope I remember. People do. The problem is I don't want them to look too samey, but there's not really much you can do to make it look different. You know, they're just gonna kind of look the same. Unfortunately. Down, 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 dun, 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 dun. Got a lot of pains that I can't escape. Sleeping in my head like a Motel 6. With all the tape, it bends, it breaks. Then die, ping pong trip trap in my mind. He's on with the noise is white. Can I catch my breath? I'm so scared of rain, but when you I can't be. I'm like trying to think. I'm like, does this look like I just stuck on top of it? Around the surface, but a nightmare underneath. Obsessive things that to me and some people paper therapy sheet. Wait, automatically forgot what I was doing. I'm so scared it brings me, it all goes away. You say, medicate. I mean, it does look a lot like it's just putting stuff on top of other stuff, but also, isn't that what the whole thing is? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, this is the last side, right? Yeah. What was on my mouse? Like something stuck. I know you still care. Voicemails sound like a lullaby. Not fair. You don't ring like back of your head. You could take a drive down Pacific Coast. We could work it all out where it hurts most. Listen, some hope we could. Just drive. Sometimes I think about someone going and watching one of my VODs and how often I I just sing along to the song. Because in the VODs there is no music because of copyright and stuff. So just my little just drive just by itself. Take a drive downtown to the Pacific Coast. We could work it all out. Tell me where it hurts most. I also wonder how many times you couldn't even recognize what song it is. That happens sometimes. I'll like grab a clip to like edit for a TikTok or something, and I'm like, what even song is that? I have no idea. I feel like I'd be able to get this one though. If I'm this, I feel like there's only one song, at least one that I listen to, that's just literally, just drive, just drive, drive. Apparently he's coming out with the second album. That's very exciting. I'm just trying to do something different. I don't even know what it's called. Just reminds me of a villager nose. Or Squidward. I'm here for you when the world is falling. I'm here with you and the world is falling down. They look too platformy. Loud and deafening, and it sound like kerosene. Hope you see there's so much more. Woo! I did it! I did it! Oh my god, how many? I feel like I did so many things. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I want to go back and like any of the things that I missed underneath, like how I did earlier. Any misses, that's a branch. It's a branch, so there's, we got some up here. Tonight. 99. And me. Here. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I feel like I just poked myself in the eye and it hurts. Oh my god, I'm a mess. My voice even sounds weird. I was hoping that would help, but it feels the exact same. Lovely. It doesn't like hurt. It's not like I need like a cough drop or anything. It just like feels like weird. Oh wait, it's like a morning throat. That's I probably shouldn't have a clip of me saying that on the internet, but whatever. But it's like when you first wake up, that kind of voice, what kind of feeling. Okay, I think we got all the sides. Yay. Which means it is, I almost said it's leaf time. It is not leaf time. It is continued branches time. I missed one. I guess I didn't look at it from this view. From the bottom, not the top. Though it is much harder to see. Because to you. Ooh, ooh. I don't remember where I started. Oh no. Okay, I think we're good. Right? Yeah, because I remember seeing that over there. Whoa. Would you look at that? Crazy. I'm tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I went to bed at 3:30. I woke up at 8:30 to go feed my brother's cats. And I was gonna go back to bed, but because my body was up, like I was like, oh, I don't need to go back to bed. I laid in bed on my phone and I didn't sleep. I was going to go to sleep and wake up at 11. Nope, definitely didn't do that. Or maybe 10. No, that's what it was. It was 10, but either way, didn't do it. So I'm not running on a lot, but that's okay. I'll use caffeine. I already had my first matcha of the day. I'll probably get a Starbucks on my way to work. Help me out. I mean, thankfully I'm just in the fitting room. Unless they move me, but fingers crossed they don't move me. So it's not that much brain power. It's more just like doing, especially menial tasks. I don't think that's the right word. Menial? Define. Mean. Oh. Menial? Menial. Much skill or lacking prestige. I guess, yeah. Menial, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, what were they called? Like, there's jobs that like skillless jobs? Was that a thing? Jobs? What was it called? Like, is that the term? I feel like I don't know. There was like I feel like there was like a big word. But there's no job that doesn't require any skills. Because even customer service is a skill. Or even organizing. I need to wipe my desk. It's very dusty. Okay. Clearly I'm avoiding these branches. let's do this. I don't even know what to do with it. I guess just shape it. But I don't really, I don't feel like this shape is horrible, but I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. I guess make it thicker. No, I don't think it needs to be. The problem though is because it was formulaic, I don't want them to look exactly the same though. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I could, and just because I'm covering the whole thing, and just hide it. Because the hope is to have enough leaves where, oops. Oh my god, there we go. Well, the whole point would be that, like, you could just see the purple underneath it. So that's how you know branches there. Because I feel like the leaves, oh my god, I can't speak. The leaves can be the thing that differentiates it, because I'm not going to do it formulaically. Be you can have it, over, never done it, make it. I definitely feel like the next time I go to New York, I have to create it like a little slideshow. Not a slideshow. What are they called? Carousel on Instagram. And then have this. I think that's probably the best thing that they could have done is add the ability to have music on carousels or just photos now. Great choice. I just think it's just fun. Maybe I'll do like one more of these where I go in, which is totally not annoying because that means I have to put something underneath. Yeah, because like the one part that might be picking out would be that underneath part, but I already changed that. I'm really trying to justify this, aren't I? I don't have to justify anything to anybody. Especially because it's going to look great in the end. Imagine if I finished a tree and I hate it. I don't even want to put that thought in my head. Oh my god. There you go. Wanna piss off your parents, take me to scare them, show them you're all grown up. You don't look. I mean, I do have my ADHD medication. I was just trying to think of ways to like get what's like energy fulfilling like ways. I do have medically prescribed, don't worry, ADHD medication. Do stimulants work? Yeah, because I guess that's a stimulant, right? Because caffeine's a stimulant as well. Oh, we're crashing. I was like, excuse me. That's not how this works. I decide when we crash. I think I got all of it. It just looks so plain versus this one. This one like looks like love and care was put into it, and it's there. It'll be fine. It's gonna get covered. For me, kiss off your parents, Jamie, to scare them, show them you. Oh, I was about to try to get into the groove of the beat of it. Maybe then you're in luck, cause I know it's just a phase. No, I can't do it. With me. It's not gonna happen. That's okay. You wanna piss off your parents? piss off your parents, that's alright. You wanna piss off your parents, baby. Your parents, that's alright with me. I didn't have to do it on these. Oops. I definitely should just make this. Let's not waste too much. Oops. When I met you were young. Ba-bam. We met for more. I want everything to look exactly like it. Is it on caffeine? Does that make you laugh? Look, we're working on it. We're getting there. Have I been building in this world for like a week straight? So I should. And by a week straight, I mean like if I look at my stats for the time, it'll be like a week. And I don't actually think it's that long. And I still don't know how to freaking actually play this game in creative. Potentially. I actually want to check my stats. I'll check my stats real quick after I finish this. What is it? Stats. Time played. Oh yeah, it's definitely not a week, but it's almost 2 days. I want you to be happy. Don't run dizzy off. Friends that make you happy. Be all just a little bit. I don't know if no, I did. I was supposed to do that. Oh, sorry, don't you know? I try to do everything. Underneath before. I was gonna say unintentionally. I don't know where my brain is going. Now I want you to be freedom. Don't caffeine funny that make you laugh. We are just a little bit happy. Fly. Be your mother at your side. Don't you know you got? 'Cause I make you fly. You'll be happy all the time. I know you can make it right. Make it right. I want you to be happy. Freedom is the own cafe. Instead, make you laugh. Okay, now I think we can get to the normal ones. Or the main ones. I feel like my posture's horrible right now. I saw an ad earlier today. It was like, they were like, do you want to have a hunchback at age 30? I'm like, no, but I also don't want to put in any effort or buy your stupid product. I mean, definitely not the second one. Maybe a little bit of the first one. Alright. They have leg lengthening surgery. Why don't they just do a surgery that like lets you just get your posture fixed? Yeah. No, I guess you can't because posture is actually mostly like a muscular thing, not bones. You should put like a metal rod or something. Which, I could not do that. Yeah, because it's about like the muscles holding you up. It's not about like, your bones. That's why it hurts to sit up straight. because your muscles are straining because you don't do that. It's like working out. And those things in between. Shopping cart. Okay. One more. No, I'm running. If you go on, you might passage. Oh good, I was muted. I was about to say something and then I was like, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Oh, I guess I am getting sick. That's not good. We're not muted anymore right yet. Imagine the rest of the stream I muted. I feel like I'm professional enough. I know what sound I was gonna say waves are. This is not what I meant. Sound levels. I remember my first ever stream. For the first 10 minutes of it, I was muted. And then someone finally came into chat and they're like, "You're muted." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I think it's on my YouTube channel. I think it's unlisted, but I think you can find it through a playlist. I'm not really sure how unlisted works when it comes to playlists. Guessing in a dream, but don't threaten me with a good. Wait, these should at least be the same way. Like, I appreciate it. I also don't even know if I had this mic at the time. I think bet to a guy in a chiffon skirt, but I like these high heels work. But I remember I did it on my laptop because I didn't even have this computer yet. I did it on my laptop. I just through Twitch Studio because I was just like, because I knew that my computer was on the way, and so I was like, I just want to stream. I just want to try it. I was like, I became obsessed with it all of a sudden. I didn't even watch streams, to be honest. I literally think, what happened here? Oh, did I just never do this side? That's funny, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I just didn't do that side. For some reason. I guess, I'll do... Oh, no, I started it, and then I got distracted? What happened? No, I didn't. What? I literally just never did it. Okay, well, we can do it now. That's fine. Is it just like, okay. The bell. That's so weird. Yeah, I don't even know what I even talked about. I think I was just excited that I was streaming. But oh yeah, but I didn't really watch streams before I did it, and something just came over me to figure out. You're like, dude, you're gonna figure out how to do this. I don't really know why. It was a calling from the universe. Be like, okay, now is the time. Learn to stream. There we go. Fixed it. Oopsie daisy. Not that it really matters that much, but I feel like I need to pop my ears. Yeah, because that's how you pop your ears. Oh, that just reminds me of the story when I got back from in January about popping my ears. Obviously you shouldn't for a multitude of reasons, but if you're like deciding whether you should go on a trip and you feel kind of sick, and it requires a plane, wouldn't recommend, because I was coming home, so I couldn't just not go. And also, I spent money even if it was on the way there. But I was like saving everything. All those precautions. All those precautions. But the worst part is that my right ear wouldn't pop for about 3 days after I got back. I was like at work trying to pop it. I was everywhere trying to pop it. The only thing that helped was in the shower, because like really hot water, because then the steam would help ease it. Because also I could like push down on like the side of it, and then like I could hear like a very high pitch like something coming out of it, almost like it was like air was being shoved through like a really tiny like tube or something, but it was just nothing worked until just eventually it popped. I think I was in the shower when it popped because of the help of the steam, and I was actively like trying to pop it. The left one popped in the car on the way home. Like, they didn't even pop on the plane. Like, that's how long it took. I remember my mom went to go get Starbucks, and I like Googled, like, I'm like, how do you pop it? And there was like a specific video about like the way to release it, I guess, doing a slower version of like the whole just holding your nose thing. And this one, it was crazy. It felt like, or it sounded like cartilage like breaking or whatever, or like think of like a really strong web like being crushed. That's what it sounded like. But it was very satisfying. But then the other one, there would be times where my mom was talking to me and I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Genuinely. I'm not ignoring you. It's just I can't hear out of my right ear right now. I was afraid, to be honest, that it was gonna last like that forever. Thankfully it did not. We're good. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. I mean, obviously I'm gonna cover these, but so I can just have one more up one. Like you to come and see. Oops. I just feel like it'd be easier to do it like this. Never find someone like you, because you are out of my league. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the inside ones, because I don't think it matters so much. Just a dream. So you won't be able to see them. Yeah, my heart be racing. That don't wake me, rest you are more than just a dream. Great job. Great. Wonderful. Oh, something really funny happened to me at work yesterday. So, spoilers. My real name is Mia. And my last name starts with a Y. The only reason I'm saying this is because it's important to the story. My last name starts with a Y. Now, I was talking about with my coworker who's who I'm like friends with and stuff, and she has like a little bit of a managerial role, and so they give out these cards that like if you do a good job you like get this card for something, and then they put it into a raffle, and like every quarter, or I think actually every month, someone gets a prize from it, whatever. Except there's 2 Mias at my work. So sometimes, and like the managers who give them out don't realize it. So sometimes I have to like write Y after just so they know whose it is, because obviously if we're both submitting for Mia, it's like doesn't really work. But so I was like, oh, I always hate it when, so I was telling this to my friend. I was like, I always hate that, like, because then like I can never find a pen that's the same color, so then it looks weird that it's like the whole thing's written in like black pen, and I can only find a blue pen to write the Y, and it just looks weird, but whatever. So I'm telling her this, and then she goes, oh, I have a really funny story. I was like, what happened? So I don't remember which way it was, but either my manager or her was telling a story about me, or like was asking something regarding me, and the other one was like, why? As in like between the two Mias, is it the one with the last name starting with a Y? Except obviously Y is also a word, and so one of them just keeps going why, and then the other one's like, yeah, let me finish, let me explain. And we're like, no, why? And they're like, let me finish the story, or like, let me finish what I'm trying to say. And they're like, why? As in like which, like why as in the person, as in Mia Y. And they're like, oh yeah, this is about. I'm like, oh my god. Genuinely, that has never happened to me before in my life. Genuinely, like, which is actually really shocking. It was so funny. Like, I was like, yeah, I don't think I've ever been, unless it has happened to someone, but they just never told me about it. like people were talking about me. But not to my recollection at all has that ever happened. I think it's just so funny. They're like, yeah, let me finish what I'm saying, then I'll then I'll answer it. We're like, no, the person. I'm just imagining that. It's so funny. Go, you'll be there when the money comes. Okay, lie. Oh, also something funny at work. Same friend. So I'm changing jobs. And so I was telling her about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm leaving. And I was like, to be honest, I genuinely like would love to be friends like outside of work or whatever. And she was like, okay, I'll find you on Instagram. And I was like, oh, I was just gonna give you my number, but okay, that works too. Which, looking back, that's actually a better option, because like phone numbers, I feel like there's like this like thing, if you have someone's phone number, you're like, I gotta keep up with you. Like, that sounds mean, but like it's so much easier to keep up on Instagram, because you're like, oh, I don't have to like actually interact with you, but if we see each other's like Instagram stories, like we're still connected, you know. And it's still a texting thing, because it also will go through because you're following each other. It's not like gonna end up in a request. So I was like, ooh, that's actually good. But it was so funny. So she was like, oh, I'll just find you on Instagram. I'm like, okay, great. I was like, I can give you my name. She's like, no, I got it. I was like, okay. And literally as she's walking out, I was doing one of those voice memos to one of my other friends. I'm just giving her an update on my life. And so I'm like looking down at my phone as I'm talking to her, and then immediately it pops up that she followed me, and I was like, oh my god, that was so fast. You could like hear me like go, oh, the audio being like, oh, I did not expect that. And then I was like, I assume, and then we had earlier talked about the fact that like, well, okay, for clarification, that when she told me the story about the Mia Y thing, that happened after the follow thing. And so then later we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, I just assumed you knew my last name started with a Y, and then it popped up. And she's like, no, I know your last name. I was like, you do? And she's like, yeah, of course I do. I was like, why? I was like, I just thought you just knew the Y and then it would pop up. I mean, it kind of makes sense because our first and last names are on the schedule that's up front, where we have all of our breaks, and she's the one that writes the breaks in. And so I was like, I guess from that, but I was like, it doesn't mean you'd remember. I mean, because it was like so soon after it was off the top of her head. Which, I mean, like, it makes me feel seen and loved, but I just, like, was just so surprised. It was very funny. I was like, oh. But yeah, I'm, like, sad to leave my job. I actually really like most of the people I work with. But I'm moving, so it would make sense to do an hour commute there and back for a minimum wage job, when there's one at the same company. There's a store at the same company that's, like, 5 minutes down the road. Wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I like that I did that. Just a layer in just to help it a little bit. But yeah, also another, like I told another one of my coworkers that I was leaving, and like randomly, it wasn't even in the same moment, randomly, he was like, I'm actually really sad you're leaving. Like, because I was also the second person recently that's not gonna leave. The first person just quit. They didn't even give their like 2 weeks or anything. I'm at least giving a notice. But he's like, actually though, and then he said, if this one other person leaves, I'm gonna cry. Like, oh, sorry. He's like, yeah, I actually really like hanging out with you. So that was nice to hear. I felt loved yesterday. Oh, baby, snap out of it. Yeah, it's gonna be sad. But the thing is though, like at the new job, I'm sure I'll make friends or whatever. But for me, it's more of like, I don't know how more, I don't want to say involved I'm gonna be, because that's not it. But like I'm probably gonna be working the day shift just because it would make more sense, like for my family and stuff. But like, no offense to them, but that means I'm probably gonna be mostly working with older people. I still, get me wrong, I get along with them just fine, no problem. But it's more the fact that, like, I would love people my own age. Because, like, all the people that I hang out with at work, or not all of them, most of them, are, like, my age. And I like having friends my age. Especially people that aren't connected to, like, my high school. Not because, like, I was a horrible person in high school. I mean, I've certainly have changed. And that is, like, something that's nice that I don't have to deal with. Is, like, that perception of, like, how I was in high school. Of, like, that continuing. But also, I don't know. It's kind of nice to just, like, I don't want to say reinvent yourself, but I guess a little bit. And that's, like, I guess that would be what it is. Of it. I always hate that. I know, like, it's just natural, and I'm sure I do it with everybody else. But, like, the whole thing of, it happens with family, too. Especially, like, distant relatives, like, not, like, your household or anything, where they just think you're, like, your 10-year-old self. You're like, no, I'm, like, a full-fledged, that sounds rude to 10-year-olds. I was gonna say I'm a full-fledged human, but I mean, like, I, I'm, like, an adult now. Obviously, like, I'm very much a young adult, but I'm still, like, an adult. I can be in hundred thousands of dollars of student loan debt. I'm an adult. Or even, not even that, just from, like, friends being like, yeah, obviously I wasn't, like, high school was however many years ago. I graduated 4 years ago this June. That's crazy. Oh my god. Like, clearly, like, I'll have had life experiences that changed my outlook on things. Like, made me a different person. Well, it doesn't even matter, though, because I don't really talk to anyone from high school. The most recent person I talked to from high school, I wasn't even friends with. That's my favorite part. I'm pretty sure. Unless there was, like, a happy birthday exchange, but an actual full-blown conversation, the last person I talked to, I never talked. Well, no, we didn't never talk in high school. We had, like, classes together, so I'm sure we, like, worked on projects together. But we weren't friends at all. I hope he's doing well. I think he's dating someone. We wanted to, like, he plays drums, and I, like, play piano and semi-guitar. And so we did, like, a little writing sesh thing, but then I was like, oh yeah, I'll send over, like, these chords or whatever, and then I just never did, and so we just never continued. I mean, he doesn't live, like, super close by. That would be, like, the one thing there I would try to, like, it would be a reason why. Just, like, for friends and stuff. But I was like, he doesn't live super close by. We weren't, like, I just realized that I shouldn't have got rid of the concrete underneath. Because I'm gonna be replacing all of these. Oopsie daisy. I mean, I can have it. Actually, probably be better for me if I can love to figure out my own hotkeys. I can just always do this and then have these connect. I mean, at that point, well, it'll be the same as that. And then have those connect like that. I'm gonna switch these. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Anyway, yeah, so, like, I mean, we weren't close in high school, and he doesn't live that close by now. Oh, to clarify, I also moved after high school. That's why I brought that up. So I couldn't really be friends with anyone from high school, even if I wanted, in the sense of, like, proximity. Bam, bam. I can't believe I did that. This really feels like someone that would sing, like, Dear Maria. Oh, it's Ann Arbor. That makes sense. I think this is the third Ann Arbor song I've ever heard. The first two I've heard way too often. I'll do this way. Or is that gonna be weird? I don't think anyone is ever gonna notice. I'm just being realistic here. Bloop. Bum, bum. I did not mean to do that. But yeah, I'm also like excited to, because I'm gonna move on the 6th, I think. But I'm gonna have my last day be the 3rd, which is a Friday, so just so I'll have a few days. Because that's why I leave to go on my vacation on the 7th. So it's gonna be a lot happening at the beginning of May. A lot. Yeah, I think I want to try to, like, bring some, because I have access to where I'm moving to. I have access to it now, but it's just, like, it'll just be easier to actually move later. But I might, like, try to pack up some, like, small things and just take the trip up. Yeah, so just so it's not as much on the actual day. It's just the big things. Blame it on my ADD, baby. Drive for help. Maybe I should kill myself. I feel like I've been working on this forever. I like how I refuse to hit my hockey. I can only pick block. Oh, that could be a fun challenge. Where you're only allowed to pick block things. Like if you want to change anything. I think you can like never use your tools. I guess it depends on the challenge. I guess it would just like for build, it wouldn't really work for a build challenge though, because then it would just make it like you could do it, but it would just make it more annoying than anything. And then a speedrun challenge, it would just like you couldn't use your tools then. I don't think. Yeah, because even if they're in an item frame, I think it would just pick block the item frame, wouldn't it? Can I test this? I know we're detouring, but I'm thinking about things. I'm thinking. Okay, just put that in there. I don't know, torch. And then... Oh! So if you could somehow get something in an item frame. I'd just like to extra confirm. Oh, it doesn't actually matter where you... So you can never pick block an item frame unless it's a... So even if I do right here. Interesting. So there could be something with that. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to figure it out personally, but I think someone could do something with that. The one time I ever tried to make a challenge, there was so many problems with it. It was trying to, the only time you could, like, use any item was if it was a mob drop. That was the challenge. And you tried to speedrun, because you can get, like, tools and stuff from them, because sometimes they spawn with weapons and things. But then it was also like, well, how far could you go? Because, like, you could, like, obviously use... Well, no, that's the thing. It was like, is it naturally spawning? Like, could you use a crafting table if you found it at a village? Could you, use the iron drops to make a pickaxe? Or did you have to get an iron pickaxe, like, from a drop? Yeah. There's, like, so many variables. So, someone can take the fact that you can pick block item frame items and run with it. Take it, please. There's something, my nose is itchy. It was after that sneeze. Feel it, so feel nothing at all. Honey, I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours inside your dreams. Oh no, oh no. This feeling We'll get there eventually. We'll learn. To be honest, when I first heard this, I thought he was saying, "Oh Lord." I feel like I've heard that a lot. Where I think it's "Oh Lord," but it's absolutely not. Sorry, I just want to bring Jesus into it. What they say, Jesus saves us all. Oh my god. Is it leaf time? That's crazy. I know these look bad. That's so very intentional. Definitely intentional. That's the word I'd use to describe it. I'm gonna annoy my later self by getting rid of these. Honey, I just wanna be yours. Us inside your dreams tonight. Yeah, shake this feeling. Boy, I just wanna be yours. It's inside your dreams tonight. Boop. Can't shake this feeling. Shake, shake. Ooh, shake. I don't even know how to go about starting this. At least we don't have to worry about height. That's fine. I mean, actually, it might be better to... Do I grab Ligmatica real quick? That could actually be fun. That could be fun, because that's just a real hang and place. A hang and place sesh is the best. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have Ligmatica on me right now, right? I'd love to be able to figure out my hair. I don't. Okay. So you're going to see my face for a second while I go grab it. Shake this feeling. Vacation, Minecraft mods, please. Right there. Yes, I would like to move it. They ask me every time. Minecraft. Ooh, gorillas. I haven't heard this in a while. It's a good song though. I enjoy it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Come on. We have a stream to do. We have a stream to do. There we go. Let me just resize, yeah. Oh yeah, I love when it doesn't click on to what I'm doing. Are we good? Did we fix it? Do you know that it's this? Lovely. And, oh my god, and you're connected to the audio already? I don't trust that. I do not trust that fact. There we go. Now we're fully connected. I probably should have checked to make sure, like, Ligmatica was good when I did that, but oh well. It is. Okay. Now, forever love is free. I don't remember which way the front is, to be honest. I would love to go faster. I think it's this way. I also don't know where to put the beginning of it. I know we started the branches a little bit in it. So Italian. So hopefully that'll help. Do I don't have any loaded, okay. Area editor. Can I have a new just area in general? I think this is version 6. Wait, cancel. Ooh, oh. Clearly I remember exactly what I'm doing. That's not what I wanted at all. Area selection browser. That's what I wanted. Normal, simple. There we go. I was like, this is confusing me. I'm just being honest. You can't hold this down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the top. Me. Okay, I think that's good. Now for the bottom. What happened? What did I do? Area editor? Okay. Shoot. That's worse, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that just in case, because there'll definitely be some overlap because they started the branches. So it's that area. Editor. Save schematic. This is tree version 6. Tree v6. I think so. Yeah, I don't think I have any entities, but just in case. Like, I have entities, but they're bats, so I don't think it would include it anyway. Be like, oh, and you need a bat spawn on grid here. Okay. Yay! And let's go in. My ashes anyway. And I don't even have to change my title, because it makes sense for both. Starlight. Hey. Oh, I need to... Who's on? Ooh. Moss me. I'll put these in here. I love my little mushrooms in there. Okay, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I need to do anything. I think I'm just ready to head off. Playing in the dark, be still my foolish heart. That's crazy. Now we just have to do leaves. That's... Oh my god. I think we might actually... Oh, I don't want to jinx it. But I think if we actually work on it, like, every day, we could get it done by the 30th. Which is crazy. It's great. Because it's going to help me a lot. And it'll be like a nice conclusion to the 100 days. Like, look at what we built. You know? But that would also be crazy. No one wants to say hi? That's fine. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I know. I guess I'm not kidding because I said that's fine, and it genuinely is fine. That's what I meant. Music playing in the dark. Really can't see anything. Oh, and they're definitely AFK, and that's why they didn't say hi to me. It has nothing to do with my character. Would not. Just getting the bed prepped. I would know it. Coming in hot. Oh, I'll have to download that. Sometimes I forget. And then one time I was trying to load them in, and I had like 4 loaded in accidentally. Lava. I really want to like figure out what to do with the rest of there. There we go. Oh, we didn't even need it. How lovely. I guess I was wrong. I'll admit it. I was wrong. Okay. First thing. Loaded. Unload. Load. V6. Load. Okay, thank you for letting me know, because that's not how you get to it. I would not have known and been like, huh? Oh my goodness. What? I'm not that far away from it. Ooh, who's live? Ooh, peppers! Am I close enough now? Can I be close enough now? Thank you. I don't even know the best way to do it. Okay, so... I need a stick. Do I have a stick on me? I do. Magic stick. Okay. It's or. Is it this one? Okay. Move it a lot that way. That way, rather. I know it's so hard to do. Oops. We'll get there eventually. We'll figure it out. Wrong way. I really should have left that thing that like the middle thing. I had no idea why I didn't. That. Okay, so a little bit more. I think a little bit more. Too much. So I think is it no, it's higher. Yeah, because it would go back up. Wrong way. Maybe like a singular one off or something. Maybe two. This is even the right direction. Let me go back to single layer. Just so I can fly up and see. See what I'm looking at. Meh. Okay, are you even this side? Yes, I see. I see. I see. So you're gonna have to come up to this level, please. Where'd you go? Oh, I need to put it back up. I was like, I can't see anything. Actually, no. Can you actually stay on the single layer? Or does it move which layer it is? Oh, no, that would make sense. Now go back to all. It's just, I want to find that piece. That's the problem, is I wanted to find the piece that it was on. I guess I could do some math. Or just keep raising it until it makes sense. Oh no, because it won't make sense, because it's not. I went the wrong way. I know it has to go this way. Wrong way. I need to find this piece. Oh man. The only other thing I could think I could potentially do is try to refine the center. So wait, so this is extra, which means that this is supposed to go lower? Is that what that means? If I keep going up, just so I can see it again. Yeah, so it's definitely, this needs to go lower. I think I'm just gonna keep making adjustments. Oh yeah, I guess we can go off of that, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I guess don't rely on the branch. Is that that? No. Maybe? No, that's 4. Oh, this is difficult. I feel like I'm usually not as bad at this. I'm gonna figure this out. Oops. I think it also needs to go this way a little bit. Like that. And then try up a little bit more. I mean, I guess we could do a little bit of math. Okay. Will I ever learn which direction? I think I might actually go back to what I was doing before. Or I wanted to try. When that. Are we going up? Go down. Oh, but now it's going to be a different spot. It needs to be pulled this way. I think it still needs to pull out this way. If you get to the beginning of the branches. But it disappeared. Was that the top? It was too high up. Oh, it was all the way over here. That's why. That's awkward. Is it that way? It's this way. We'll figure it out. Back it up a little. Go that way. Okay, wait, I think that's the same one as this, right? 1, 2. Wait, no? No, I think it is. Okay. So that's at 155. We're at 182. So, math. To raise it to 182. Wait. No, that's not how that works. I just realized that that's wrong. Thank God I did before I did anything. I don't have any dirt in here. Oh no, I have dirt in the other thing. I have dirt. Oh, I left it at the bottom. So do I have anything in here that works as a building block? Not that. I could use frog lights. That's weird, but it could work. No, I'll just go get the dirt. It's not that big of a deal. I feel like whenever I think it's which do I know which direction I am? Yes, okay. That's over here. I feel like whenever I go to like close my ender chest, there is like a ooh, oh, I didn't even need it. Did all that stress for nothing. But thanks to whoever did that. For I sound ungrateful. I do genuinely appreciate it. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with struggling this much with it only because this is the last one before the leaves. Still crazy. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, oh, should I fix that branch? No. No. Okay. Now we do this. We have to get to the level that it's at. Which is that one. So, I guess I thought I would needed more to branch out, but I guess from. So 176. So it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. We go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello. Yeah, it's not the best. How are ya? I'm putting the schematic in, and man, is it taking forever, but we're getting there. I finally found a little bit of a solution. Oop. Let's do. Besides this, pretty good. Like, trying to figure this whole thing out. Wrong way. This way? No. Okay. We're getting close, though, hopefully. I know it's the right Y level. That's. Oops. Ah. I'm trying to maneuver this. This is not great. This way, this way. I guess I can do this. No, but that's too far. Oh my god. Why does it feel like it's not the same size? Did I change it? No. I think that what I thought was the Y level. I don't think it actually is. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Because that seems like it should be. Like, this is pretty thick down here. What? I'm so confused. This is clearly smaller than this? Huh? What did I do? Yes, this is the last one before the leaves. It feels like it got shrunk. Genuinely. What the heck? You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make a new one. That's what I'm thinking, but like, I remember, like, the branches started to. I started building the size of the branches, right? So that's why I was like, I don't think I changed the branches. Like, look. On the thing, I started doing these parts. And obviously this is under that. My only thought is maybe I put it in the wrong spot previously, which is not good. You know what I should do? My computer's about to love what I'm about to do. Is that one's fine. Is just do the whole thing. But yeah, this is the thing. I know the top branches look weird, but I'm like, I'm gonna cover them with leaves, so I'm fine with it. Oh, I should probably save this one before I just go. Save schematic. This is version 7. Okay, let's try that. The only reason I was avoiding it is because I was like, it was gonna be a lot. Okay. Loaded. Unload. Load. V7. Load. So we're definitely gonna have to go fly down. Test. Okay, I know where I am. But exciting news for me is that oh my god, it's so big. I'm moving. It'll be, oh yeah. The fact that it's moving by chunks. Oh my god, the sun. It's very exciting. It's gonna happen on the 6th. So you got, what, a month or so left of, less than, of this, this setup. Because I know that's the part that you've been excited about for, when you come to stream, you're like, I want to see what her background looks like. That would really suck if I had to destroy part of this because I did it wrong. I mean, it would be fine. I'd live, but oh my god, the frame rate on this is so bad. Come on. Come on down. It's so delayed too. Like, I just moved my mouse and then okay, it's not that delayed, but I also wasn't scrolling. Wait, is it still? No, it's going up and out. Come on. I like doing like a full scroll wheel and it moves 2. Oh, that's a good thing I noticed that because, what, we're just 1 more down? Okay, now we gotta move it this way. I think it's the same orientation. I think. Let's hope. Does that look the same as that? Oh my god, this thing's gonna be big. Hello, folks. Oh my god. I think it's only when I'm moving it when the frame rate is bad. So it's fine. Yeah, other than that, but also because of that, I'm leaving my job, which kind of sucks. Because I like the people I work with. Most of the people I work with. Okay, that's not the same level. I know. I literally was telling one of them about it yesterday. And well, we had talked about it, and then later he goes, like, unprompted, he goes, you know, I'm really sad that you're leaving. And I was like, oh, me too. It made me feel loved. It was nice. Oh, okay, we're coming in. We maybe went too far. And a few this way. And then one this way. It did! Another thing happened with that too yesterday is that my friend found... Okay, so I didn't really fuck it up. Sorry, fork it up. But... yeah, because those would all be red. Unless there is. I don't know what was happening when I was doing it before. I've seen The Good Place. Okay, let's lock this before I do anything stupid. Wait, I thought schematic placements. There we go. Lock. So we're locked now, right? Okay, awesome. So that's crazy. Do I even want to look at the material list? I don't know. It's right here. Shame, shame, shame. I wasn't moving it. I was trying to put a stick away. So, oh yeah, there's another thing where my friend was trying to find well no, so I said, I was like, oh, I told her I was leaving. I was like, oh, but I'd love to like be friends outside of this, you know, like I'm not moving that far away. Also, she lives here only half the time because she goes here for school. um and so I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to. And she's like, oh yeah, I'll find you on Instagram. I was like, oh, I was gonna give you my number, but that works too. um and then she's walking away, and I was doing a voice memo to my friend, and you can audibly hear me go, oh, because I saw the notification that she followed me. I was like, how did she find me so fast? The part that made me feel loved is because I was talking to her about it. I was like, how'd you find me? Like, I knew that she knew the first initial of my last name because there's two Mias at my work, and so they need to know. Um, and she's like, I know your last name. I was like, you do? She's like, yeah, of course I do. I was like, oh, I have no idea what yours is. I mean, no, I know it starts with an R, but I don't know the rest of it. And I was like, oh, but it also makes more sense for her to know my last name because it's on the schedule all the time, and she's the one that writes out all the breaks for the schedule, whereas I don't. I can't believe we're doing this. How many? Oh, we gotta get a final layer count. Oh, I have to add stuff? How did I miss it? Oh, that's sad. Okay, let's. Is this the actual total? I guess we can not include those. That's actually not that many. I did realize as I started to say that I was looking at the missing, not the total. But you know, why do I have 202 available torches? What? Where are we getting these torches? 20. That means total. Do the math. Oh, goodness. Was it a video? I'm so confused. Oh. Okay, so my sister-in-law just sent me a picture, and it's from their house. It's like inside their house. And I was like, and she captioned it, this made me laugh, figured I'd share what I can see. And I was like, huh? Because to me it just looks like normal. But there's a little cat. I don't even know if maybe you can see the eyes sitting in the chair. That's I was like, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm cat sitting for them. Oh, it was so cute this morning. So I like to take pictures for them so that they know how the cats are doing and stuff. And all of a sudden, I hadn't messaged them yet. They're just like, if you see the Echo say something, that's our little, I forgot that's her wake word. Say something like, someone is accessing the camera. It's me, by the way. And I was like, haha, okay, actually at yours right now, so great timing. She's like, yeah, no, that's why I told you. But yes, kitties are doing good. Would you like to know my brother's cat's names? Lila, which is pretty normal. There's Lila, and then there's Numi, which you'd be like, oh, Numi, that's interesting. It does stand for pneumonia. Pneumococcal pneumonia, yeah. But also, we just call her Numi. We know, I think maybe at the vet, it is her official name. But yeah, we just call her Numi. But like including them, it's not just like a thing. I've heard something where it's like parents or like grandparents will refuse to call their like grandchild by their name because they don't like it, the one that their parents gave, so they just call them a nickname. It's not like that. They also call her Numi. I promise. I guess I should check everywhere else. I don't feel like it though. I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather just do it later. Yeah, I think it's just this anyway. Oh no, there's stuff over here. When did I do this? Oh, I just fucking realized. I do remember doing this. So that means there definitely is stuff before. I think it was 2 layers. It's because I added siding. Let's do everything and do a fly around. Okay, it seems like actually that's the lowest layer. Well, that was convenient that the lowest layer happened to be the one that I was doing. Lovely. Configure single. Okay, so I guess we can test it then. I don't really feel like this is much of a dancey song. Don't get me wrong. I love Luke Hemmings, but I would go. I was so nervous. I genuinely thought that that they changed the dino because they did like a promo with what's it called? With Pokemon, so the dino had evolved. I was like, I want the old one back. Bring back the old one. It was like, no, it's just a promo, guys. Don't worry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Really have 14 layers? That's so little. Really? I swear I'm yawning. I just realized, like, usually when you yawn, you, like, open your mouth really wide, and I just wasn't. And I was like, this just looks weird. 14. I guess we gotta add the thing. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, one ready to go. Wait, what? It's so large. I also hate that you see that I'm writing it, because you can see if I mess up. Oh, goodness. Oh, I didn't even notice someone else joined. No, well, they left already, so. Yep. 14. It's more for me than anyone else, to be honest. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Oh my goodness! Hi! I feel like the I is just mixed in there. You don't even notice it as much. Wait, no, I have a pattern for how I like to do this, and I'm not doing the way that I like to do it. This is a why. I hate myself. Okay, that was a little uncalled for. No, I don't know. I know why I said it. Why? But damn, we need some more self-love. Okay, going back. I'm just going back to the start. This of where I always do my layers. Out of hand. Okay, this is the start of where I usually do. I'm so excited to get rid of all the dirt. Really? When do you usually go on? Oh. Music's on the way. I feel like, well, also recently Vault Hunters is, I'm sure part of the reason. But I usually, well, my usual 6 p.m. time slot, I'm usually alone. Or, nah, that's not necessarily true. It's usually me, one other person, and then an AFKer is usually what's happening. Not think anything. Down already. You know what big brain move I made today? Getting 5 hours of sleep. I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but also I don't work tomorrow, so I can sleep in, so it'll be fine. It wasn't even intentional. Like, literally what happened was I went to bed late. unintentionally. And I had to wake up to feed my brother's cats. And so I was like, oh, here's the plan. I'll wake up, go do that. So, like, obviously, because I don't want them, I'm not going to, like, not wake up because I'm a little tired and they don't get fed for 2 hours. Like, I'm not a monster. So I'm like, I'll wake up, go feed them, come back, go back to sleep. So that was the plan. So I woke up, I went and fed them, everything was fine. I talked to my brother and sister-in-law, we had a cute chat about the cats. Then I come back here. I am not tired at all. Oh, that was it? You just wanted to say hi? And so I was like, oh, perfect. But I was like, oh, I am not at all tired. Like, because I, like, went and did something. Like, if it's just, if my body doesn't move, but just my brain does, I'll usually be able to fall back asleep. But when it was also my body moving, I'm like, oh no, I am awake. So I just, like, was on my phone until 10 when I should have been sleeping for another hour and a half to at least get 6.5 hours. Which I was like, ooh. Well, that's not good. But I was like, oh, that's fine. I mean, like, I can always go to bed early tonight. I'll have a few coffees. I'll have, because, well, I don't think they're matcha, so it's not as much caffeine. I was like, I'll have one this morning. I'll get one. Also, I didn't even think about this. My ADHD meds are technically stimulants. I mean, not technically, they are stimulants. So, oh, I went too far around. It's because I'm only doing these little gaps that I'm not used to doing the whole layer. So it's so weird that I don't feel like I have to be as cautious around here because there's more space. Bloop. Okay, wait. I gotta already change this. Already changing it. Dive deeper for you. But yeah, so I'm like, I'll get some of that. It'll be great. So let's hope. And then I get out at 8 p.m. So it won't be, like, as bad. Like, yesterday we got out at 10 because of who the manager was. I'm not gonna say anything. I could say stuff on the 7th. or no, because my last day is the 3rd. I could say stuff on the 4th. Though I am staying with the company, probably. Just because it's easier to transfer than to, like, I'm more likely to, like, go through, like, have a fast interview and stuff if I'm literally already hired. Though technically I haven't even given them my official notice. It's only because when this was decided and everything, the store manager wasn't working. And I was like, I don't want to tell a different manager. Because, one, he's my favorite manager. So that's what I want to tell him. But also, it would make more sense to tell, like, the store manager that you're leaving. Not just, like, a manager, But I believe he's working tonight, so. I don't know why I'm nervous. He's going to say no? No, you're actually not allowed to leave. He meant as a joke. Because he knows that I do my job. But there's nothing they can actually do. Yes, 8-hour stream. We'll be probably finishing this. Gonna play some fun games. My chat's gonna choose my lunch. That was wrong. That one, I'm not sure, like, how I feel about chat choosing my lunch. I mean, I think it's kind of fun. I could, like, end up trying something new that I love. I don't know. What would I be thinking if I was quitting? I don't remember what I said. Where it's, like, exactly what I was thinking. My uncle just texted us. What? Why? Oh. Why is that the most shocking thing? What? That I don't remember anything? That does happen every time. Sorry. It's because I had moved on in the conversation, so my brain, the second it leaves my mouth, I don't remember. It's not, it's not important. That's what my brain thinks. My brain's like, okay, on to the next one, though. What's happening with that next thought of yours? Same as I. Away. Alone. Oh, yeah, so basically, this was, blame Fox's for this. This was Fox's idea. So basically, we were coming up with ideas for the stream because I was like, it's 8 hours. Obviously, we could play Minecraft for 8 hours, but that, like, I feel like we should have something to break it up a little bit. And she was like, well, why don't you have it? Because I, like, have, like, delivery food apps. So I, like, pick a few options, and then we'll, like, run a poll, and then you guys decide which one I'm having. I mean, I'll also take suggestions. It's more of just, like, do I have that in where I live? You know, because, like, growing up and stuff. Well, that's the thing is, like, I don't know if, am I gonna let you guys choose the actual food? Or am I letting you pick the restaurant? Because I was thinking the restaurant. And then I'll certainly take suggestions. I don't know if I want to. But also, you're by yourself in this. I feel like if Katie's there, I feel like Katie would be like, guys, come on. She has to actually eat lunch. Also, I'm not a very picky eater. I can't do gross foods. Like, foods that are made intentionally to be gross, I can't do that. But, like, I don't think I'm a picky eater when the food's supposed to go together. I'm literally gonna message her and be like, you have to be there, or else I'm going to be eating a mayo and banana sandwich, and I can't do it. Genuinely, though, I can't eat sauces by themselves, to clarify. Like, if there's... Oh, I can't even think about it. Not good. Maybe I should just say I love everything. You know what I really hate? A nice grilled cheese. Hate it. Sorry, what do you call it? Cheese toasty? I don't think I've ever had tuna. So, I don't know. I'm not really this is gonna sound weird, but I don't know how else to describe it. A wet salad person? In the sense of like, egg salad, pasta salad, tuna salad. That's what I mean by wet salad. But, like, I don't know if there's an actual term for it besides wet salad. Because that sounds weird. It's like... But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, like, I can't... If someone just asks me to, like, lick, like, a spoon or whatever, just, like, if it just has, like, ketchup or mayo on it, just, like, a little bit, just so it, like, I don't know, I feel like that's not a crazy thing. Like, if you're, like, getting some, like, from, like, a container and then you just, like, lick it as you, like, put it in the sink or whatever, I can't do it. I can't, it just genuinely grosses me out. Just the thought. I'm like, I gotta stop thinking about it or else I will gag. Don't want that. I know it's actually only for my benefit. Well, now it's not because I lost it. I wonder if we're definitely gonna need the tree farm still. What? A gradient from sand to dirt? Sand. Then probably sandstone. I need to look at creative menu. I like... See, this is the problem with me, is I just fully was like, I'm in this now. We're taking a pause. That's what I love about the weekend streams, is like, I do it for a random amount of time. And I do whatever I want. Okay. Let's... Can you not have sand? Okay, I was like, why don't you have sand? So what was it? Oh, of the week? Tuesday. Sorry, I was just like, I love this kid, but he's dumb. No, sorry. Sorry. A Tuesday. I was like, huh? Okay, let me go down here so I could actually make it. Sorry. I got there eventually. Noon. My time. Because I don't want to go till like 2 a.m. So like 12 to 8 seems like decent. So like also it like hits all time zones. So you can get it in the beginning and they can, and us in America can hit it in the end. I don't know. I don't know if you've done your thing yet. That's why. You could also, you have Google. Just do 12 p.m. EST to whatever your time zone is. Like the late one? No. Do you want help? Right now it's 1 p.m. There you go. So an hour ago is when I will start it. There's your help. There you go. To dirt? What is this build? What are you building? Sand to... Oh, like for the ground? I guess that would make sense. Are you making like a path? That's the only acceptable answer for why you're going from sand to dirt. There you go. Okay. Well, because sometimes people use sandstone for builds. I know Zaps is. Some coarse dirt. The problem with coarse dirt, it doesn't even work for this situation because it's darker. Isn't that annoying? You can move, I have a lot of land near me that nobody's doing anything with. Okay, it needs to get darker, but coarse dirt is darker than normal dirt, so that's really fun. What other types of dirt do we have? Maybe rooted? How, like, willing are you? Ooh, that actually does kind of work. How willing are you to get these blocks? Because right now I have a stripped birch wood, which requires more blocks. This is rooted dirt, so that's going to be annoying to get. But I'm giving you a gradient. You asked for a gradient. You never give me parameters. Make it look pretty. Okay. I'm not all of these are 100%. I just like to just to let you know. This is just I'm like looking at the general vibes of them before you're like, really? Those three? What if I threw in like what, magenta glazed terracotta? Why would you ever need this? Because also, like, the directions, it's so annoying. I've never had a parrot. I don't want one. Don't give me one before I say anything else. That's just normal sand. Maybe even dirt paths could help. Are you okay with them being different heights? Because dirt paths, like, are lower. I'd understand you saying no. I'm running out of space. What if I, like, force frog lights in there just so you buy from my shop? That'd be really funny. A piglin head? Okay, I think, yeah, the rest are all items. No dirt paths? Fine. Look at you with having standards. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to be in this order. I'm just placing them down. No, no, I just imagine like that. It was just an ulterior motive. Wait, what is this? Smooth sand zone. I might actually fully replace. No, because I like the texture. Just spoken. I'm moving things. That's why I'm doing this. But then I'm finally doing something? Sorry. Sorry I took time out of my day to go do this for you. No. No, it's right here. That looks weird. Are you the problem? No, that's way too different. The thing is, these two are great gradients. I just need to put them together. That's the problem. Could I sweat? Oops. How did I get a new recipe for a chest this late? Should these be switched? No, wrong way. No. No! I guess I could put the tick speed at 0. How the frick do you connect them? They're not hard to get. I have some. How many do you need? I can get you some. Actually, no, I definitely can't because no, I can get you some. My tree farm works can do mushroom blocks. You're fine. For the jungle. I would love to know my own keys. Like put it here? No. You said like this. Is that you don't want my mushroom? I can give you mushroom blocks. It's not if that's the issue. Sorry. You just said switch the mud with the mushroom. That's what that means. And the block you had before, aka this. That is literally what you said. Okay, I've been watching a lot of those videos where it's this guy. Which block? You can't say that block. There's that guy that like scammers by like just holding them on the phone for a really long time so that they can't get money from other people. And they like do it for hours and hours. And that's what you just said. Like, you're like, oh yeah, you'll like have every normal thing. You're like, no, that's not what I want. Oh my god. Hi. Happy Sunday, how are you? You're like, no, you're doing it wrong. At least you haven't started swearing at me. Right now I'm helping Dad with a gradient. Because remember, you asked me to do this and I am. Oh, that's fun. I'm doing a favor to you and you're yelling at me. You're so annoying. That's what I did. I put mushroom in there and he said no. I was like, I can even give it to you. My tree farm can do mushroom. And he said no. No, why can't you take a screenshot? Why do I have to send it to you? My VODs are always up. Go look in the VOD. Wait, we have cut mushroom? Are you sure it's called cut mushroom? That's not how you spell mushroom. Do you mean mushroom stem? I did put this one earlier, and he said no. I put it where the jungle is. But we kind of need both, because that... Actually, that isn't bad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he's here anymore. Oh, do you mean like this? Is that what you mean? There you go. I was like, it took me a second. Oh, that's actually... I didn't even think about that. Oh my god. I know why you're trying to do grass. It's just your nature. But I don't like it. I wish you could just get a blog like that. Yeah, I don't even know what I'd call it. I guess, yeah, cut. Yeah, because it's like if it's cut in the way that, like, you cut the crust off of sandwiches. Crustless mushroom. That's what that is. I'm just trying to look at where it goes. Could it go in between here? Bum, bum. Mixed with sandstone. Bloop. To be honest, I didn't even think of that as a block because I don't really interact. I think that's great. I don't really interact with mushrooms that often. I only just started recently, when I was building. Here's your... Nah, I'm not... He can... If he doesn't even want to be here for his own gradient build, I'm not doing it. I feel like I sound mean when I'm saying that. You think? Between birch and sandstone? You think? There. Ba, ba. I don't know, only because the dots in the center, in like in those, I guess not the center, but in those random dots kind of work more with like these dark parts, is my thought. But to be honest, I think they can go either. Yeah, back to what I was doing before he asked me to go do that and then left. The worst. I was building the last of my tree. Isn't that very exciting? Literally, that's what he did. He was like, I don't know if you can see old chats. He was like, where was it? Oh my god. We're talking about salad, and he just goes, it was give me a gradient from sand to dirt. And I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, so this is the last of the wood layers. And then we only have leaves left. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I need to figure out what day I started working on this. I don't actually know. I know it was definitely this year. But even, like, January feels so long ago. I think it was in January. But I'm like, that feels so long ago. Like, thinking about, like, working on just the around here bottom part, you know? And now look at us. We're all the way in the sky. We're up with the clouds. The only time I ever have built up here is when I'm building a mob farm because it needs to be high up because of the caves. I've never naturally had a build this big or this tall. And it's gonna be taller because so the plan for the inside is it's gonna come up, but it doesn't really dome in. Let me do all the layers. Yes, I intentionally made sure. That's why if you, well, I guess you can see it now. So where's a spot that I can stand? So you see this giant white concrete pillar. It keeps going up. This is just the end of the schematic. And it was just to make sure the top of build height in this world. So we should be all good. Yeah, because we're only at 182 right now. Where we're standing. But yeah, so we should be fine. But either way, I have it planned, so I know. So the plan is that it's only going to come in this far because I want a giant canopy of leaves. Because in the tutorials I saw on how to build big trees is they suggested like putting branches all throughout here. Except the problem is on the inside, I want to have a, like I want to be able to like have, I can't even speak. I want to have a market in there. And so I wanted to be able, when you look up, I didn't want to see any of this wood. I want to see only the leaves, and then I'm gonna hang lanterns and rods from it, so it'll be like glowing from the top. That's the plan. And then obviously leaves off of the branches, of course. That's why these branches kind of look ugly over here. Not these ones. These ones are good. I was gonna say before I start crap talking. There we go. Crap talking my branches. I'm not letting other people crap talk these ones. I'm talking about these. They're very just symmetrical, angular, like not, they're formulaic. That's what I use. And that's because I'm covering it with leaves. I don't feel like doing this anymore. Whereas these, I'm like, diagonal, it should look pretty. This is like, I don't care. Because also the only thing that I think might be poking out from it is this section. You can barely see it, but it's the thing that connects it to the actual tree. And that I did custom for each of them. Like the structural supports of it. So I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. But unfortunately, the time has come upon us where I have to go. I have to go to work. Usually they schedule me at 3 on Sundays. There we go. But not today. They're like, actually, we're gonna make her come in a half an hour early, just cause. And I have to go feed my brother's cats and stuff. So, unfortunately, I do have to go. But this is what we're doing tomorrow. We're getting this done. I mean, it's only 13 layers, so hopefully it won't take too long. Also, tomorrow's a nighttime stream, which means it's a definite 3 hours, so I might just keep charging along until it's fully done, even if it's after. Just me and my music, if no one wants to show up for me doing that. And then we're starting on the leap, which is crazy. We can finish by the 100 days. Happy day 94. 84. I lied, 84. Happy day 84. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, even though it wasn't for very long, because I gotta go. But yeah, have a wonderful start to your week. I will see you later. Have a good night.